this wasn't going to work.
George? Hi. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm really not sure what I... Sorry. Do we know each other?
Not really. We were in the same physics class a couple of years ago.
Wait. Eve!
The one and only.
I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you.
Don't worry about it, honestly. I'm surprised to see you here. I didn't think it was your scene.
Yeah, it's really not. Just trying to keep busy, you know.
I'm sorry about what happened.
Yeah. Well, Mum and Dad have gone to see my grandparents for a couple of weeks, so I either come here or stay at home alone again for another night.
Doesn't sound too bad to me. I'll do anything to be at home right now.
What happened to Eve, the party animal?
I think those days are soon behind me.
New Year, New Eve.
Not even that. I don't know. I just feel like there's a time in everyone's lives they get to when suddenly they realise what's really important. You know? Like, I want an amazing career. I want to travel to incredible places. I want to fall in love. And I want to do all that before tomorrow. Life's too short. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
So here's what I'm thinking. If I stay here another couple of hours, I'm going to be well and truly sick of this party.
Most likely.
And by the looks of things, you already are.
Most definitely.
So, do you maybe want to come back to mine and watch a movie?
A movie?
Just a movie.
Are you sure about this?
Absolutely. Dirty Dancing, okay?
Of course. Watching a movie. Not me.
It's just in case we're too loud.
Once we understand that there are other universes out there with another me and another you, then the possibilities of who else is out there become endless.
What was that?
Oh, just some old interview my dad taped.
Who was the man talking?
Just some science guy.
Do you know what they were talking about?
Not a clue.
I think it was parallel universes.
Would it make you feel better if I said you could take the tape home tomorrow morning?
Maybe.
Now, for the love of God, shut up and kiss me.
Okay.
Good evening, America, and welcome to In Conversation, the show with the know-how on the oh wow. I'm Bobby Burke, and we have a wonderful guest for you tonight. He is a scientist, a theorist, and most importantly, a believer. Please help me welcome Dr. Lester Healy. Good to have you here. Thank you. Dr. Healy, referring to you as merely a scientist is like saying Jimi Hendrix was just a guitarist. Your contribution to the field has made you so much more than the title suggests. Where did this passion for science come from exactly?
I really owe it all to my father. He was a hard-working man, and we didn't have a lot of money, but what we did have, you can bet he worked his fingers to the bone to get. Now, one day, a good man decided to give him a promotion and a raise, and the first purchase he decided to make with that extra money was to buy his boy a telescope. I'll never forget the first time I saw the stars. I mean, truly saw them. Been looking up ever since.
Your thirst for discovery has landed you in a bit of controversy in the last few years, most notably, of course, the parallel universe theory, which was birthed following a drug-induced hallucination during which you said, and I quote, "I was shown other worlds and other realities, an extenuation of my existence across infinite timelines."
I think what's important here to note is that everything we have learned through science has come as a result of experimentation. Furthermore, I've spent the last decade of my life devoted to such a subject because I have found it to be coherently plausible.
But surely a man who's built his whole career on logic and fact, you can see how your theory doesn't really, how shall I put it, conform to science.
Now here's where you don't really have an argument. Let's imagine I'm a lawyer. God forbid I get sick and I have to go to the hospital. The nurse, she gives me a form to fill out my personal information. I write down my name, my date of birth, and then I get to occupation. I read the list of occupations and I check the box next to lawyer. Or if I'm a salesman, I check the box next to salesman. But what if my occupation isn't listed? Then what would I do? Well, I'd check the box next to other. But just because I'm unable to check a box next to a known occupation doesn't mean that my occupation is any less real. And it's the same with science. Just because we can't categorize parallel universes doesn't mean they're not out there.
But if they are out there, surely someone is coming into contact with them.
I think people probably have. The portals are out there. It's just a matter of finding them.
If people have found it, why have they not come forward?
Well, it's possible they don't remember. Or maybe they've passed it off as a dream. The journey across realities would leave a lasting effect on the human body. Potential in the form of a scar.
Well, there you go, folks. Perhaps you should think twice next time you get a paper cut. We'll be back after these messages.
In the form of a scar.
George.
What?
I've been talking to you for like the past 5 minutes. What are you even looking at?
Nothing.
When was the last time you stood in the mirror and looked at nothing?
Sorry, it's just something that Dr. Healy said. It keeps on playing on my mind.
Who?
The scientist from the tape. I was watching it today, and I think it makes sense. We once thought that the Earth was special because it was the only planet we knew of, but then we discovered other planets. And then we thought the galaxy was special because it was the only galaxy we could find, but then we discovered other galaxies. And now we think the universe is special because it's the only universe. What does history tell us? The universe has never made one of anything, so why would it just make one of itself?
I really wouldn't take seriously anything that man says. Pretty sure he was declared insane.
But maybe he's not. Maybe we just keep labelling him insane because it's easier than the impossible. What if I was the one to find the portal?
George, listen to yourself. You're talking nonsense.
Look, you told me last night, you told me that there comes a point in everyone's life when they find out what's important to them. Maybe this is my time. I really feel like this is something that I need to do.
Okay, just be careful.
Dr. Healy, as we discussed earlier, you've spent the last 10 years of your life with this theory, and you're one of the leading minds in science, and you've got full access to unlimited resources, and yet the portal has not been found. Why is this?
Truthfully, I don't know. Perhaps I've overanalyzed. Maybe it's been looking at me the whole time. But believe me when I tell you that my faith in its discovery has not been lost.
What do you want to say to the people watching at home who share your faith in this theory?
Hold on to hope. Read everything you possibly can, and never disregard anything because it seems too impossible. The answers are out there. They live within all of us. Exist to discover, and live to dream.
George,
Hi.
what happened to you? I haven't seen you in over a week. Are you gonna let me in or what?
I don't think you should.
George, this isn't right.
Well, I just need a little more time. I can feel it. I'm getting so close.
You need to stop this, George.
I can't, Eve.
This isn't healthy. You look like you haven't slept in days.
Well, I have to do this.
Why? Why do you have to do it?
Because she might still be out there. It should have been me. She's gone. She's dead, and she's never coming back to this world. But in another world, she might still be there.
George, look at me. This isn't real. You, me, right here now, that's what's real.
So tired of being in pain.
I know. And that pain is never going away, but I promise you with time it will ease. Hey, I'm here for you. We're gonna get through this.
Thank you. Mum and Dad keep asking me if I want to move away and start afresh. I just can't bring myself to leave her.
And you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. This is where all your memories are. If you want to stay, stay. Plus, I kind of really like you, you know.
I kind of really like you too.
Come on, let's go for a walk. Then you can come back to mine for dinner. Mum's cooking a roast.
Well, how good are her roast potatoes?
They're the best. They won awards.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, let me get my jacket.
When was the last time you stood in the mirror and looked at nothing?
Portals are out there. It's just a matter of finding
I
them.
really wouldn't take anything that man says seriously. I'm pretty sure he was declared insane.
Just because we can't categorize parallel universes doesn't mean they're not out there. Maybe it's been looking at me the whole time.